Hi, my name is Simone Rogers Kelly, and I will be presenting a research project on a bill called Protecting Our Kids Act. Introducing my bill, Protecting Our Kids Act. The sponsor on this bill, his name is Gerald Nadler. The bill is to amend Title 18 of the United States Code in order to combat gun trafficking, motorization, the ban on untraceable firearms, increase the age at which certain firearms may be purchased, promote the safe storage of firearms, and accomplish other goals. Also, there are many. I will be talking about the many related bills on this. Not all of them. There are 11, but I will cite them towards the end. So the main analysis: who sponsors it and committees. Also, what's the meaning of this bill? This measure expands the categories of weapons and technologies that are regulated and creates new criminal offenses, among other changes to federal gun legislation. The bill creates new federal criminal offenses for gun trafficking and related activities, prohibits the sale or transfer of some semi-automatic firearms to people under the age of 21, and creates a federal statutory framework to control the background check system for ghost guns, meaning like guns without serial numbers and things like that. The sponsors, there are about 177 co-sponsors on this bill, and it is through the Committee of the House Juracy. Okay, so additional information about this bill is it creates a framework at the federal, state, and tribal levels to control the storage of guns on residential property, outlines the import, sale, production, transfer, and possession of large capacity ammunition feeding devices, regulates bump stocks under federal weapon laws, and it also requires that the Department of Justice report on the demographic information of individuals who are found to be ineligible to acquire firearms due to a background check conducted by the National Quick Criminal Background Check System. So they have to go through, this bill is trying to have people who are of age who want to get guns, make it more so they have to go through a lot more steps to ensure the safety of others. Has the bill passed? And related bills. I just talked about this. There's, I didn't put all the related bills in there, but there's a lot. But has the bill passed? The bill has passed through the Senate, though that doesn't mean it's a law yet. It still has to go through the House of Representatives. Then, if it proceeds from there, it will end up at a House vote. So, also with that, the version of the bill has to be approved as well. So if they don't approve on the name of it or things like that, they have to reconcile their differences and do another name for the bill. But it has passed through the Senate. There's still a couple more steps, so that doesn't always mean that it's going to become a law. And this was in 2021, 2022. So we're heading towards 2026. So hopefully soon. As far as related bills, there are about 11 because we do have other gun safety laws. Public thoughts on bill. So according to the Pew Research, it talks about that nearly 2/3 of representatives in the United States, 64% support the gun law, with 32% strongly agreeing. Only 21% indicate they disapprove of the bill, and with 11% strongly disapproving and 15% unsure. Also, another article stating from the ABC News, this is like public thoughts and polls and things like that. They did a poll from 2019 News Washington Post poll, and it just says 6 out of 10 people support banning high capacity ammunition clips, while 56 support banning the sale of assault weapons. And then it also talks about across the lines with 81% of Democrats, 55 of independents, and 33 of Republicans in favor. My thoughts are I do support this bill because I feel like it will help ensure that people who aren't supposed to have it, they don't have it in their hands, and also making the age 21 and above. That will stop a lot of crimes from happening, and accidents that do occur a lot because people are younger and they get a hold of it. Also, gun safety with storing and all of that needs to be reiterated, and addressing this is a huge issue in our country right now. Gun violence rates are climbing. And so that is all of the bill. Thank you for listening.